with your podcast host Keegan, and I am your podcast host for today, and always if you're listening to Retrieving Sanity. Um, Let me fix something real quick. I have the music going somewhere else. There we go. Now I can hear it. Anyways, what I really wanted to be talking about is I don't know if this is working actually because I'm trying to do test recordings and it's coming up with a black screen whenever I hit play back. So I just hit go live and everything. So I don't know if it's actually going. I'm about to check my phone. I'm seeing if it's actually showing. It is awesome. So we're going to just go ahead and let this play. So here we go. Hello, hello. I was about to check another computer to make sure that it wasn't my computer messing up, but it shows on my phone that it's working. So here we go. I'm sorry about yesterday and not actually doing a live stream. I got caught up in overthinking and relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, and the relaxing came because I just got done doing another stupid work trip, and I say it's stupid because I disagree with it. There's not much I can do besides tell them no, but it's my job, so I don't really have much of a choice, which kind of sucks. However, I have told them no on this kind of thing before, but it is something where I do have to kind of bite the bullet here and there, so whatever. I digress. But another thing that's made me want to relax lately is have you been keeping track of these executive orders? Holy shit. There's so much going on in the world today that really it all is coming right back to the US, coming back to us. And it's, man, it is one thing after another. I went to the White House website, and there's 13 pages of executive orders. 13 pages, and each executive order is its own thing, and it's its own page, and so on and so forth. And each one actually entails a whole lot in there. So, um, it kind of goes without saying, if you voted for all this, like, don't watch my channel, please. So, because they're starting to go after the people in the media. And guess what? I'm the media, part of the media. This goes on radio shows. This is a radio show. What am I talking about? They're going to come after me if I talk badly about the king. If I talk badly about his little dog or whatever, Doge, sorry. But that's the thing. If I misspeak, now I can be held liable in a way that the First Amendment is supposed to protect me. And I'm afraid of that. So I decided to not do anything. But you know what? I can't do that. And I need your help because guess what? This show, even though its like online presence is not that astounding, there's 16,000 plus people that listen to it in one station alone, and that's not counting the one station where there's over half a million people watching it on a TV or a phone or something. So if you have something that's been bothering you and your mental health state has been absolutely just garbage as of late, I want you to please, 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 please share your story, share your experiences. Let us know what's going on. I'll keep it anonymous. I will keep it to where you're safe. I'm the one taking the blame. And I'm just letting everyone else know that they're not alone. You're not alone. And really, we all stand together on this. I haven't really wanted to make an episode lately because, well, one, I needed a break because there's been so many guests lately, and I have another 40 something interviews already lined up. So there's that. But not only that, with everything going on, it is its own task of keeping my own mental state in a healthy manner for me to go on and do this. And with 40 plus interviews, I don't know about you, but that is a lot. Let me readjust this and right there. All right. That way I can sit up with my back a little bit more because, posture is important. And I'm about to get a standing desk. Well, not a standing desk. I'm about to figure out a way to make it to where I can stand up because I sit way too much. I drive way too much. I get home, I sit on my butt way too much because everything involves the computer that I do whenever I get home, except for cleaning and cooking, So, I mean, it's just like, damn, I sit. So I used to be so active, and part of my problem is that I'm not as active as I used to be. With it being below freezing, it's not as fun to go on an hour plus hike, and I've got other stuff to take care of, and I don't know what just fell from. It's probably just some birds. Anyways, so no, with all this being said, I can't be afraid to voice my opinion because I'm still an American. I still have the First Amendment protecting me, hopefully. And even though all this Nazi bullshit is going on, I can't help but think that just going to fall flat on its fucking face. And if you see a Nazi, you better fucking punch him because I will. So, we all thought that this was over, and it's not. But that's the thing is this had to happen because now we know who's on whose side. Next thing you know, someone gets elected, and then everyone that you thought was decent is supporting all this bad stuff, and now you're just kind of sitting here like, who do I trust? And it is a little bit difficult because we want to tolerate those that we love and thought we could trust, right? But that's the thing is that those that can't tolerate won't tolerate, you know what I'm saying? So because you can tolerate someone and they can't tolerate other people, they're not going to be able to tolerate you either. And if they have a chose tolerance and you don't fit in that, well, you're just fucked. You're just out of luck. I'm sorry. And that's kind of the thing is that I don't fall into a lot of people's preferences for a lot of things now. And that's not only scary, that's also just like looking back at history, like, oh, I am literally at, like, in danger. A lot of people I know are in danger. Actually, not a lot of people I know. I think literally everyone I know is in danger unless there's someone supporting Trump. And those people, again, if you're listening to this, don't. Um, but I need people to share what's going on with them in their brains because this is a mental health podcast. And what good is it to just sit there and talk about, hey, this is some meditation we can do, this we can do? No, we need to hear what's going on so other people can. What was that? I just got a bing. Did someone try to say something? Um, what? I don't know. What was that? Someone went bing. Um, people? Uh, chat? Do I have a chat? There is a chat. There is. I don't know what that was. There it is again. What is that? What does that sound? Is that. I don't know. Um. Anyways, I'm just going to pop back here. Okay. Now my brain is already lost. No, I need people to share their stories. I need people to. I like how whoever was watching is like and gone. They're like, I don't know what that sound was. What is that sound? Ow! Is that a sound that happens whenever people enter the studio? Because that's annoying. Um, no, but I need people to let me know what's going on with them so that others know that they're not alone, to let others know what's going on. Because that's really the first way that we start to make connections, right? if you're really pissed off about what's going on, you can sit there and you can go to protest, figure out how you can protest, but also at the same time conserve your energy a little bit. Find out who represents you, and if it's a Republican, well, good fucking luck getting them off of their ass because they're not going to do anything. And they've already proven it by not showing up at the Senate and at the House and Congress and all that, blah, blah, blah. I probably already said one or the other twice on accident. But the thing is that you need to reach out to the people that represent you. That's the way that we're actually going to get anything done. We can go and protest all we want, but we need our representatives to represent us. And one of the ways that we can get our representatives to listen to us is by making everyone come together and making people realize, hey, that's affecting someone I know. And so maybe that's actually doing something that I don't really like. And that's the thing, is that a lot of these implications happen and people don't really think about them until it affects them personally. And then all of a sudden, oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, well, guess what? You're part of the problem that they're talking about, because this is also a class war. Keep that in mind. So, yes, with this being a mental health podcast, we're going to get into some racial, uh, like class, race, um, glacial, glacial, glacial. We're going to get into some glacial wars stuff. Class. I don't know what that being is, so I'm just going to ignore it. But one of the things that goes on with politics and mental health is, well, guess what? There was something released not too long ago that's talking about trying to get Americans' mental health up there and like back in order and stuff. And part of me is like, oh no, this sounds like the perfect excuse for like, hey, everyone, show up to this area to receive your medication. And it's like, no, don't go there. Just don't. Um, and that's the thing, is that I talked to Ben Lesser off camera, not like off camera, but like off recording. And some of the stuff he said already had me worried. And part of me was like, nah, that surely not. But I was already like, nah. He said that there was some stuff around the corner that he was afraid of, and it happened. And I was like, oh no. And now more stuff is happening, and I just can't help but sit there and just go, shit, what's next? Oh, wait, I know what's next. And it's not good. So all we can do is really sit here and not just buckle up. We can sit here and prepare. But the thing is that we have to let each other know that we're not alone. And to do that, come on my show. This is a call to action. This is a call to your representatives. This is, hell, part of me was like, what if I asked the two people everyone is talking about to come on the show? Like, come on, like, come on, Trump. Come on, Elon. Why don't y'all go ahead and come on this low little podcast and explain to everyone how y'all's mental health is? I have something called the sanity checklist. Why don't y'all take that? And we'll just see how y'all fare. And it's not a judgment score or anything like that. It is literally just saying, like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what you're feeling. Like, how sane are you? It's called the sanity checklist for a reason, and it's not to attack anyone. It's because it's called retrieving sanity, because it started from addiction, which is insanity. So I'm in retrieving sanity. A lot of people just have to cover my ass because I'm media. So if they want to actually come on the show, then by all means, I would have them on. I guess. And boy, that would be something, wouldn't it? I don't know how I'd feel about it. But if that ever did come to pass, then I don't know what would happen afterwards with the show. Like, it may not be around afterwards because it may get blacklisted on Facebook. And YouTube and everything, and it just be like shit. So that's one thing. But at the same time, if I could sit there and just get a little bit of a confession out of them, like, yeah, fuck everyone else except for the rich, I'd be like, oh, oh, they said it, oh, and then of course no one's going to believe this little podcast, no one's going to believe this little radio show, but at the same time, who knows? It'd be crazy, but I have a voice to provide to everyone out there. And that's the thing is that everyone has a voice to provide to everyone else. I just have the medium to help spread it. So I just want people to share what the hell is going on in their brain, because right now it sucks for a lot of people. It sucks for me. So with all of that, I don't even know what happened in the world yesterday because I didn't want to look at the news. I looked at I think one thing, and it was like Texas decides to make its own Doge administration, and I was like, I'm done already. Just like that was it. That was the one thing I needed, and I didn't need any more, and that was it. So I don't know when this joke is going to end. And what's funny about the Texas one is that they don't need to do it because they already sunset things like that, um, and then reestablish them and so on, blah blah blah. But also, Republicans are the ones that have been controlling and running the state for the last 30 years, I think it is. So anything that's been going on and wrong really goes on to them. I don't know what that being is, so I'm just again going to ignore it. But one of the things we can do is just stay truly informed, educate yourself, and then get on the show and tell everyone, hey, this sucks, and this is why it sucks. Not just for you, but for those around you too, because this is affecting everyone right now. And whether you know it or not, you know someone that's being affected by it. And if you say you don't, you are part of the problem. Just saying. So, with that, I'm going to leave this here. I didn't expect to go on for almost 20 minutes, and here we are. So, with that being said, I have someone coming on Friday, and it's going to be a fun one. No, wait. Hang on. I need to check the date. 22nd. 26th. So next Wednesday. Wednesday, I've got Lisa Sugarman coming up. And so that's going to be a fun episode. We've had a heck of a time scheduling that one. First, Jordy got the flu, then her. Not you, Echo. I said not you. Sorry about that. First, Jordy got the flu, and then Lisa's daughter got the flu, and then it's just something else happened after that. I don't remember. Like I said, it's just been something. But there's just been a lot of different things going on in the world, a lot of different things going on in my world, and it's kept me a little bogged down. But I'm also looking forward to what's going on in the future because even though it's dark and gloomy right now, I do have the podcast to look forward to, and it's always something to help brighten my day a little bit. And I hope it brightens yours just a wee little bit too. So, with that being said, I just hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And if you watch this on not the day that's a Saturday, then I hope it's a good rest of the whatever the day it is. Hopefully, it ends in a Y. If it doesn't, let me know what calendar you got. I'm interested in that timeline. Screw this one. I'm out of here. Peace. Actually, it's Shalom.